Question number 7 of exercise 2.4. Hassan buys two kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms. Shirt material that cost him rupees 50 per meter and trouser material that cost him rupees 90 per meter. For every 3 meters of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of the trouser material. He sells the material at 12% and 10% profit respectively. His total sale is rupees 36,600. How much trouser material did he buy? So in this question, let's make a flow chart. First of all, he is buying cloth material. Total sale is 36,600 rupees. He bought two types of material, for shirt and for trouser. For shirt, it cost him rupees 50 per meter, and for trouser 90 per meter. Rupees 50 per meter and this is rupees 90 per meter. Okay. Now it is given that for every 3 meters of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of the trouser material. Now we don't know that how much shirt material and how much trouser material he has bought, but we know this thing that whenever there is a 3 meter for the shirt material, he buys 2 meters for the trouser. As we don't know how much it is total, so we can take it as 3x and 2x because their ratio is going to be same, 3:2. So 3 meter and 2 meter is a ratio 3:2 and it is going to remain same. Now he earned a profit of 12% on the shirt material and 10% on the trouser material. So this is the total information which we have about this question. Now using this information, we have to find the value of this x, that means how much trouser material he has bought. Okay. Now as we know that the shirt material is rupees 50 per meter and total material is 3x. This is the total material, this is the cost and this is the profit made by him. Okay. Now the total material which is bought is 3x, and how will we find the cost of this material? 50 into 3x. Okay. So that will be the cost of the material, plus he is earning some profit also on shirt, profit on shirt material plus. Now if we talk about trouser material, the cost of the trouser material will be 2x because this is the total amount which is total number of meters he is buying into the money, that how much per meter it is. So 2x into 90, that is going to be the cost of the trouser, plus he is also gaining profit. Now profit on trouser also is there, and total the cost at which he is buying, the profit on it, if you add all, you will get the total sale. So now like this we can form an equation. What is the cost? 3x into 50. Profit. Now how do we find profit? Profit percent is equals to profit upon CP into 100, or you can write 12% of the cost price. So 12% of 3x into 50 plus what is the cost of the trouser? 2x into 90 plus what is the profit on it? 10% of this. So 10% of 2x into 90, and it will give you the total sale. So now multiply, 3 5s are 15, 150x plus 12% means 12 upon 100 into 150x plus 2 9s are 18, 180x plus 10 upon 100 into, because percent will remove, will put 100 of means into, multiply this, same 180x is equals to 36,600. Now solve it, cancel the zeros, here there is nothing, here we can cut 1 1 0, we can also reduce it to the lowest, 5 3s are 5 2s are 2, 6 are 12. So 150x plus 3 6 are 18x plus 180x plus 18x is equals to 36,600. Okay, now we will add all this now. Okay, one 50 plus 180 plus 18 and 18. Okay, we are going to add all this. 8 plus 8 16, 1 6 7 8, 8 and 8 16, 1 3. So it is 366 x is equals to 36,600. Now x is equals to 36,600 upon 366. You can see it is directly, it is getting cancelled. X is 100. Now if x is 100, we will put the value of x in the, to find the values of the total material of shirt and trouser. Now shirt, how much was the material? 3x, 3 into 100, 300 meters, and trouser 2x, 2 into 100, 200 meters. So how much is the trouser material Hassan has bought? He bought 200 meters of the trouser material. Question number 8. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the herd. Now we don't know how many deer are there in the herd. We really don't know how much it is. So if we don't know anything, we can take it as x. Now these deers are doing several activities. Now what all activities they are doing? Some are grazing, some are playing, and some are drinking water. So they are grazing, they are playing, and they are drinking water. Okay, with flow chart it becomes very easy to understand the information. Okay, now they are saying that half of the deers are grazing. Half means half of x. What is half of x? Half of x means x by 2. Now if half are grazing, then half are left. So out of those half, 3/4 are playing. 3/4 of the leftovers, if half are grazing, so half are only left, no. So 3/4 of the half are playing and 9 are drinking water. Okay, this is what is given, that half of the deers are grazing, 3/4 of the remaining are playing, and 9 are drinking water. Find the number of deer. Now this is what they all are doing, and all together they all are x. So if you add all these deers, it should come equals to x. So x by 2 who are grazing, all those who are playing, plus drinking water, all these are going to be equal to x, because the total number of deers are x. Now from here you can find the value of x. Now question number 9. A grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. Now if grandfather is 10 times older than granddaughter, then we will take granddaughter's age as x, and grandfather will be 10 times of x. He is also 54 years older than her. One more thing is given, that he is 54 years older than her. So if she is x years old, x plus 54 will be the age of the grandfather. Now grandfather's age is given in two different ways. Okay, let the age of granddaughter be x. Okay, so grandfather's age will be, it will be 10 times x, or one more thing is given that he is 54 years older, x plus 54. Now both the ways the age of grandfather is going to be same, no, it cannot be changed. If he is 75 years old, so any way we take, it is going to be same. Okay, it is going to be equal. So this will help us to form the equation. Okay, this point that his age is also 54, he is also 54 years older than her. So because of this we are able to form the equation, because both the ways the age of grandfather is going to be same. In 1 year his age is going to be same, no, it cannot be different. Okay, so using this we have formed the equation. Now you can solve it and find the value of x. That will be the age of the granddaughter, and if you do 10x, that will be the age of grandfather. If you don't want to put value of x here, you can put it here also. Anyway, the answer is going to be same. Question number 10. Aman's age is 3 times his son's age. 10 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. Find their present ages. Now I told you that whenever the ages are given in present and 10 years ago, 5 years later, always make a table like this. Okay, so here we will write the present ages, and here we will write the ages 10 years ago of Aman and his son. So as Aman's age is given in terms of his son, so let's take son's age as x and Aman's age as 3x, because he was 3 times his son's age. Now 10 years ago, simply just subtract 10 from both, because they are telling here that their age is 10 years ago. So what will be their age 10 years ago? Just subtract 10 from it. Now 10 years ago Aman was 5 times his son's age. Okay, now according to the question, Aman's age 10 years ago was equals to 5 times his son's age. Now our equation is ready.